So if you're like me and you're getting older and you realize your friends are having children and you grew up with anime, but they don't necessarily rock with anime like that, but their kids are, or their kids are becoming exposed to it, but they don't know which animes may or may not be appropriate for their kids, that's what this video is for. I'm gonna talk about some of the animes that are mainstream that your children might bump into that you don't necessarily have free time to go investigate every little fucking video of anime that exists. Now, I just want to preface this to say that every parent is different. Different people want different things for their kids and what they feel as though is appropriate. So this isn't necessarily what you should do, but just a recommendation from someone who grew up watching it or is an adult in what they would choose to do if they were showing anime to their children as an anime watcher. So I'm gonna start off with a more recent anime. This is Spy Family. Basically, little girl right here, she's psychic, dad is a spy, and mom's an assassin. Now, I know all of that sounds like, oh, okay, that could be a bit deep, but it's actually a bit more family friendly than that. Most of the time, they're just kind of doing family things, and then these two kind of get a little exciting. Not a lot of blood, there is some violence, but it's not like grotesque or anything. As far as anime is concerned, this is as close as you could probably get to family friendly without it being like directly for children. I would say anywhere over the age of 7 or 8. This seems fine as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, this one's pretty decent, pretty mild. No real sexual things, no blood, no gore, things like that. Now, this is a show called Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's pretty cool. Decent story, easy to digest, simple to understand. But there are some fan service. Fan service basically just means that there are times where the anime will do something a little sexually suggestive, which could be a little inappropriate. Now, whether or not you are cool with that, it's not like it's going to be like full breasts or anything like that. But there's times where things can be like, oh, okay, that was a weird shot. But other than that, the show is relatively PG-13. There's combat, there's explosions, no blood, no gore, no dismemberment of anything of that nature. I would say 10, 11 and up should be pretty solid. Now, I gotta recommend the GOAT. Now, most of us that have watched anime grew up with this. If you didn't, you missed out. But yeah, this is a great show. There is action. The OG has blood. You can watch DBZ Kai if you prefer it a bit more clean. A little bit of cussing, a lot of violence, but it's a fun story, good adventure. I say 7, 8, 9 is a good range to start. Under no circumstance do you expose your children to this. You probably shouldn't even watch this. This is darkness incarnate.